Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmute for y'all today? Know this is a general timeless read, so take what resonates, story what does not. Don't make it fit if it's not your story. So this reading is going to be based on the Aquarius full moon that we had at 3 a.m. Saturday, August 9th, depending on, of course, where you're at in the world. And basically, this energy is just going to further amplify the Lionsgate that we just had the day prior. So a lot of healing, ascension type energy is flooding the planet. We also have Venus and Virgo. I think it's Venus. Yeah, Venus is in Virgo, training with Uranus and Taurus, which is going to pretty much really allow you to develop some originality, to develop have some unexpected developments in finances in the love department. So you might say yes when you normally say no. You might take someone on their offer if everything is coming correct. You feel me? If they coming to you correct, you might take them up on their offer. Plus, this full moon is all about honing your authenticity, being original, being some unconventional thinking, delving into that. So again, you might do something completely out of the norm that you normally do not do, or you don't do, but you have this trust with the universe that is going to lead you right to where you want to be. You might have some collaborations in business, again, with the business developments, or you might meet somebody who can help you make more streams of income. So this is also a great time to Mars is still in Gemini, so this is it's going to support being say like you want to donate, give away, be humanitarian, or you just want to figure out a better way to communicate within your community. It's going to support those type of energies as well. So let's see what Spirit is talking about. Now, I have a feeling that this probably has nothing to do with what I said. Maybe a little bit. Maybe the unconventional thinking, unexpected turnarounds, developments, especially in love. That's what I'm getting. But we gonna see. Mainly because Spirit told me to use these cards. The little freak-a-league deck. So let's see what Spirit wants me to convey today. What is going to be some unexpected turnarounds, or I feel like it's gonna go in your favor though, even though it's unexpected. Let's see what we got thus far. Okay. You know what? Honestly, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I kind of want to reshuffle these cards. I don't know why. I just get the feeling like reshuffle. That ain't it. So let me reshuffle these cards real quick. But I did see the Seven of Swords. So somebody could be watching you from afar. Maybe they taking notice to who you are, viewer. Okay. I feel better about the shuffle now. We also had the Empress too. Damn, that's a lot. So you could definitely be encompassing that Empress energy, viewer. And things are just flowing nicely to you. Life is good. You're in your receiving mode. You are no longer chasing anyone, especially a man. If they want to talk to you, come to you, step to you, then they need to do it with confidence. Because you ain't chasing. I don't know any other way to put it. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, so we have a interesting. Was not expecting this energy. We have a King of Pentacles here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Death, Scorpio energy, some more Earth energy, and the Eight of Cups. So a lot of cups we got going on here. A lot of emotions are involved. We got the Six of Cups at the bottom. The Seven of Swords came out again. So what's this? Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Star, the Six of Cups, the Hierophant. So what I have with this information, I feel like we have a King of Cups who is watching you. And there are several cards on here that definitely suggest that this person's watching. You got the Seven of Swords. And then this King of Pentacles is actually like spying on this chick. Like maybe he was trying to look, and I feel like he was trying to look at either like she's caught off. So they're both caught off surprise. Let me say that. This is someone who's caught by surprise, maybe for the feelings that they have for you, or just the fact that they know. It's like some of them know that you know that they're watching. But I definitely feel like somebody's watching you with love in their heart with the Knight of Cups. Again, we got the Death in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is somebody that's not new. Somebody you already know. Somebody that you or them walked away from. Someone who had a lot of options. Even though they loved you, they had a lot of options. And they might have chosen someone else and they don't like that decision. They regret it. They're still watching you. The Ace of Swords, I feel like they want to talk to you. This person wants to talk. Talk about what, though? I already know what this is. Let's see. And in spirit, it's like, yeah, go ahead and get it out. Okay. So I was going to see, do I need to really do this reading? Because I know what this is about. Basically, you got somebody from the past that is hoping you still see them as your star. They still see you as theirs. But this is someone who is growing on their healing spiritual journey, or they need to. Maybe they're a little behind you. They could be younger than you for some of you. Either way, this person is deeply in love with you. A lot of aces out here. They want a new beginning, but they don't know if that's what's best. They don't know if that's what you want, or if they should just keep quiet and keep it pushing. Why this person feeling like this now? Why this person? Okay. Because you're the star, and they know a lot of people are watching you with the Knight of Swords, the Star card. They feel like they need to come and like basically scoop you up before someone else scoop you up. Tell me more. Why else they feeling like this? Because you make them happy. Everybody else they're with, they just fight and argue with. You're the only person that was like, you know, down for them. And they actually had fun with you. And they missed your light. It's like you left, you took your light away. You took all the sunshine away. And it's like you helped this person feel very complete. Who this is? For many of y'all, this is y'all twin. But who is this spirit in particular? Are these cards upside down? I wonder why. It is upside down. Who is this person? Let me ask that again. Who is this person? Spirit. They could be a fire sign. We have Justice. Could be Libra. Someone you was married to. Someone you have a very strong soul contract with. Y'all could have had a long-term relationship, but just take it as it resonates. Someone who refused to not grow, who refused to express their love, who refused to talk, who refused to invest, to work it out. It's like they just left, didn't say nothing. They just kind of ghosted you, and they never expressed how they felt. So you would know who this person is. Why this change your heart besides them not having fun with you? Two of Pentacles. Because they made the wrong choice. Yeah, this person made the wrong choice. Maybe they were being lustful with somebody else. And now they're just like, or with anyone else they've been with. It might not have been one person, but either way. This person wants to come back. What's going on with the viewer? How the viewer feeling about this person? Because, yeah. Okay, so we have the World in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you don't want things to necessarily end with this person either. However, you're not willing to go in another cycle with them, another cycle of delay, confusion. You don't know what the hell's going on. You don't know what's happening. They're not speaking. You have nothing to go off of. No promises, just sure willpower and dreams and feelings that you feel with this person. You feel me? So it's not like you wanted things to end with this person. Tell me more. How does the viewer feel about this person? I feel like you've been manifesting them for so long to take action or for them to say something. You're kind of just over it. We got the moon in reverse. It's like, yeah, you've been trusting like blindly for so long with this person. You've been there, ready for them to say something, for them to come back, for them, you know, having your arms open, welcome them with open arms, and they just ignore you. They don't say anything. But there's this strong soul contract, this bond that y'all have, 3 ones for confirmation, and it keeps y'all like energetically bound is what I'm hearing. Or you can't stop thinking about them, they can't stop thinking about you. But it's like you're tired of putting forth energy to this connection and it's not going anywhere. It's, again, you keep seeing the cycle. 3 2s, 3 1s for confirmation. You just see the cycle over and over again of not knowing what the hell's going on. And I feel like you're done with that. What is the viewer looking forward to now? What is the viewer looking forward to? Got the King of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like that you are looking forward to divine love. That's what you want to experience, viewer. You're not, as much as you would love to experience it with this person, you're not waiting for, and you're not entering another cycle of confusion and delusion. It's just not happening because you know you ain't delusional, but at the same time, they don't say nothing. So you're like, am I just in this by myself? But you know it's not, because the energy keeps popping up. No matter how much we try to get away from it, the energy is still popping up. And I feel like that you're definitely, what you're not looking for is for somebody who doesn't, like, you're looking for someone who you can be best friends with, who you can be a team with, a team player. And if they have those, don't have those qualities, then you're walking away. Or if you see something, you feel something that's off, that's a little combative, or that's just that they're hiding, you're no longer interested. So basically they gotta, whoever that you're manifesting, what you're looking forward to, it has to fill your cup up. You have to feel satisfied. You have to feel wanted, loved, appreciated, nurtured, devoted to. I said it right. I think I did. And you're doing this like kind of quickly. Like it's like you're trying to move on quickly, because if not, you might fall back into another cycle with this person. And that's just the last thing you want to do. Again, it's not like you want things to be over with them, but you're not going through another cycle that's coming in really, really strong. Wait a minute. Oh, we got another card here. Yeah, we got the Devil in reverse. So like I said, anything that's not screaming, healed, healthy, inner child, happy, stability in all areas, you're just swiftly running away from that. And you're running towards any and everything that has to do with love and filling your cup up, and you being able to give and receive that love on an equal balance. So that's what your focus is, viewer. What is this person plan on doing? Because they've been feeling like this forever. What is this person gonna do? King of Wands, take action, okay? And to do what? To say what? Do what? Because we've been getting that they was going to take action. What's different this time? What's different this time about them wanting to take action? 6 of Pentacles. They're not getting that equal give and take that you gave them. And they've been knowing this, but it's like the fact that you're moving on and you're no longer interested in going in another cycle with them and another pattern. For some of you, you're not interested at all in this person, but I feel like you at least want to have a conversation with them, because why would the energy be coming up? I mean, it could be coming up and you really don't want them to do with this person. It's just they thinking about you heavy. But just take it as it resonates. But I do feel like I said, you would at least like to have a conversation with them, or just be cordial with them, be cool with them, be friends. You got a lot of love for this person. But I feel like what's changed is they're just lacking in that equal give and take. They have yet to find anyone who is willing to be patient with them, who's willing to be understanding and to be caring, to give a fuck. Really, a lot of these people they dealing with don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about themselves. So they damn sure don't give a fuck about your person or about this person. You know? And it's like you would just, the little small things that you did, the details that you paid attention to, and that you made sure this person felt comfortable. That's what they care about. I'm hearing Virgo. Virgo is service to others and pays attention to details. So you could have those strong placements, or this person could plus this is a Six of Pentacles as well. So we got fire energy and earth energy. But yeah, this person, they're just not happy with the people they've been dating, and it's been like this. But again, like, why is this energy coming up, Spirit? Okay. The Strength in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse. They just don't want you to leave. The bond is too strong. They don't want you to leave. Point blank, period. Yeah, they don't want you to leave them, choose somebody else. They would be like just heartbroken with the Three of Swords, Two of Swords in reverse. If you choose to like leave and never look their way, never give them an opportunity, or you just shut the door on them, like, it would really devastate this person. Tell me more about the Three of Swords in reverse, Spirit. Eight of Swords. And then the Six of Cups. Yeah, this person misses you so much. And the fact that you're no longer willing to wait on them, like, they don't want to just miss you and be stuck on you and not express how they feel, or to not even give themselves an opportunity to try and fix things, to try and work it out, to try and say something with you. I mean, to say something to you. You got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this person, excuse me, they really want to, like, yeah, they want to come forward. It's just, are they? I feel with the Nine of Wands, they could be determined to do so once they heal their wounds. We got the High Priestess. Y'all have a very strong telepathic bond, and again, you think about them, they think about you. I feel like you know this, that this person is like feeling like this. Like, you can pick up on them being sad, or them being like worried or stressed or just down, because you're no longer feeding into their games, into their energy, into this cycle. Maybe this person isn't really playing games with you, but they just, again, you see the cycle that if you just sit and wait on them, they're never gonna come. And that's really how it goes too. Like, as soon as you focus and take your energy off, your focus off this person, and put your energy and time and focus to someone else, normally that's when they come back, because it clicks in them, like, energetically. Oh, like, wait, the viewer is serious. The viewer doesn't want me anymore. The viewer is not waiting anymore. The viewer doesn't, has realized their worth, and waiting around or chasing is not it. You feel me? And it's just like, they're like, I need to do something. I need to say something. But what? Because this person feels stuck. They feel like that they may not be good enough for you, or that you don't want to listen, or that they're just too far in the past, or whatever. They may feel as if they're not mature enough to have this conversation, or to just be there for you, to provide and protect. I am picking up on the masculine, so again, just switch your genders around as needed. But that's what I'm getting with this, is that this person is really, they're kind of going through it over there. They are. They like heartbroken that you're like not. It's not like they wanted to go through another cycle, but they like the fact that you were still holding on to them, that you still had, you were putting some energy and effort and time, and you were waiting for them. towards this connection, and the fact that you're not doing it anymore, now they're starting to like panic. Is this person panicking, spirit? How this person? I think that's a good indication. The way that just came out, we got the Ten of Swords, Four of Wands in reverse. Both of these are reversed, and then the Temperance. Yeah, this person is like trying to stay balanced, trying to stay focused, but they're like, this is all they can think about. That it's not gonna happen between y'all. Four Wands in reverse, you're their soulmate, their partner, their twin, their divine counterpart, and life without you is gonna suck. They feel twice as hurt as opposed to coming together with you and it not working out. I feel like that they feel even more hurt that they're not even giving themselves a chance, for real, for real. And again, I feel like they're trying their hardest to stay afloat, to stay happy, to stay like nothing's wrong. They're balanced, that they're good, but underneath all of that, they really are in pain. They really are like annoyed, a little anxious that you are deciding to move on, that you're looking for love elsewhere. Wow, this is very interesting. I guess with the Aquarius moon, like they're detaching from smaller emotional periods, and they're focusing more on long-term visions, which is what this moon is about. Part of that energy is about that. So of course, clearly their vision is to be with you, but what's holding this person back? What's holding this person back? Is there anything that's hidden that the viewer doesn't know that's holding this person back? So we got a Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So I feel like that they are attached to some type of feminine negative figure. It could be a mother, it could be a boss, it could be a boss in a job, it could be someone they're dating, take it as it resonates. But I feel like that this is someone that's keeping them stuck and stagnant. And then with the Five of Cups in reverse, like maybe they feel sorry for this person. They don't want to just leave them. They don't want to just, again, it's like they're in their own cycle. 3 4s, 2 4s for confirmation. This person is not like, they are in their own cycle of putting others above themselves, their own needs, wants, desires. They put others above them. They people please a lot. And then they guilt trip and sabotage and feel guilty when they try to leave and do better and love themselves. Either this Queen of Swords is gaslighting, guilt tripping, or this person self-sabotage and does it themselves. And they keep, well, if I leave, blah, 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 fucking blah. And it's just a sad cycle that this person needs to realize that they're in, that they keep doing this with every person they're dating. Because I guarantee you this is not the first time they've done this or whatever, but they keep attracting these Queen of Swords type energies that just drain the fucking life force out of them. And instead of leaving when they get all the signs to leave, or that first fucking sign to leave, 3 2s again, and then 22, 23, 23, 5 5. Instead of leaving, they choose to just stay and endure it like they deserve the shit. Like this is what they've been dealt with, and this is what they supposed to do. 3 3s for confirmation. And yeah, it's just you know what? This is part of their ancestral releasing the cycle that they need to let go, staying in connections, dealing and entertaining people who no longer serve them, not knowing when to leave, how to leave, because ghosting isn't always the best decision, depending on the situation, of course. If somebody is clearly harassing, bullying, abuse, that's different. You know, this person can have an adult conversation. I get it. But if that's not the case, expressing themselves and being like, no, this is not healthy for me. I can't do this no more. I'm not happy. Or trying, instead of expressing that and saying that, this person may just stay, put up with it, fight, argue, go back and forth, have sex, do it all over again. Vicious, toxic cycle that this person needs to realize that this is what they're in. And this is what their ancestors did, as opposed to having some dignity, some self-love, some courage and confidence to leave. And we all have to go through that. If it's not taught from a young age, we all have to stand up for ourselves and start facing people that we really don't want to. in order to get to the next step, in order to, you know, really save yourself. Have those boundaries, stick to them. You can't have boundaries one minute and then the next, or for this person, they go away. You get what I'm saying? You can build your way up, but at some point you're going to have to face them. At some point you're going to have to tell them off. At some point you're going to have to be like, this no longer works. So once this person gets the confidence to stand up to this Queen of Swords instead of feeling sorry and putting more love into, because I guarantee you this is somebody who would not allow their friends or people they care about to be in toxic relationships. They would probably be like, hey, you should leave. That's not good. That's not healthy. Unless that they're so numb, they just be like, damn, that's fucked up. And then they keep it pushing. Hopefully, I don't feel like that's who you dealing with, but let's see who the viewer type of person the viewer dealing with. How is this person? We got the Magician. So I feel like that's what Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo energy, and King of Swords. So yeah, and then the King of Swords at the bottom. This person would definitely say something. They would fix it. They would try to help out. They would try to be of assistance in some way. They would tell it, be like, be vocal, speak your mind, say how you feel, or don't allow that shit to happen. They would be telling somebody else that, but when it comes to them, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, they just stay. 7 of Wands in reverse, Judgment. They make the judgment call to stay, even though there's no love, there's no care, there's no patience, no understanding, no unconditional compassionate love whatsoever. So this person needs to learn to walk away, when to walk away at the right time, and to keep saying no when this energy shows up in your life. This person is definitely mirroring you, because if you've been resonating with the Divine Feminine readings I've been doing lately, you've been doing that Divine Feminine. You've been standing up, saying no, having stronger boundaries, and standing firm on those boundaries regardless of how people take it. And I feel like this person, that's where they're at. Are they going to mirror you and still and keep those boundaries, create those boundaries and have them stay? Or are they going to go through another cycle of, oh, woe is me, pity party me, and then, oh yeah, pity party the person I'm with too, because, you know, they need me, because they're going through this, because they had a hard life, because with all these excuses that this person makes in order to stay. It could be abandonment issues. It could be not wanting to be alone, not wanting to, face themselves, face this person. That's what I'm getting the most. Like, it's like this person is scared of what will happen if they stand up for themselves, if they walk away, if they say no. You know how a child had did something and they I gotta tell my parents. Parents might snap and whoop that ass, which is totally uncalled for. A lot of times you just need to talk to the child. You feel me? But if that's what happened a lot with this person, which more than likely it did, they were like abused at some point, whether it would be verbally or physically or just excessively, then fearing the outcome is a big one for them, because the outcome would always be horrible, explosive, toxic, negative. It doesn't get them anywhere, which is more than likely why they decided to ghost you, not say nothing, not express their feelings, not, again, face the outcome if they spoke up for themselves, if they stood up for themselves, if they love themselves. Not to say they just don't love themselves enough to give you what it is what you want, which is why you're looking for love elsewhere in the first place. That was a lot. I feel like this is what they want to say if, when y'all do talk and have this conversation. What's the future looking like for these two people? Spirit, what is the future looking like? Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the Emperor, the 9 of Wands, in reverse, the Magician. So basically, this person is going to have to stand up for themselves with somebody. They're going to have to heal this inner child wound, again, of standing up for themselves, facing drama-filled people, cutting them out of their life. You feel me? They're going to have to transform from that energy. They're going to have to realize, like, this is not making me happy. And to get away from narcissistic dictating type people who are on the struggle bus and are not trying to change. There also may need to be some type of sacrifice. Like, basically, y'all gonna both have to want this and be determined about it. I mean, because we do have the magician, so anything, y'all alchemists, y'all can both alchemize the outcome that you want once it's all said and done. It's not like it's a complete no, but Hermit in reverse, this person has to go within. If they don't go within, there really is no future for this connection. They have to go within and transform. They have to go in and embrace whatever is lacking or whatever they feel is lacking, because they're really not lacking, but they feel it. Then they can experience it in the 3D, 3/3s for confirmation. This person has to transform. They have to alchemize their reality and fix their issues, their problems, whatever is keeping them stuck, which is, again, them entertaining Queen of Swords in reverse, witches. You know, they're going to keep meeting that energy too in other people until they face it. So once they see that they're in a cycle of self-sabotage and lack, and they go within and actually do the work and face themselves and be like, I do have abandonment issues. I do have self-sabotage issues. I do have worthiness issues, ashamed. They might feel ashamed that they even allowed this shit to happen, that they keep falling for it. You know, I'm picking up a lot of self-worth wounds, shame, abandonment, just a lot of self-esteem type issues with this person. They might know that you feel like that they're good enough, but they don't feel like that they are good enough, or that they can provide, or that they can really give you what it is that you want, that you do deserve better. But is this person going to give up, though? I feel like they're not. Once it's all said and done, we have the Four of Swords and then the Knight of Pentacles with the Chariot and the King of Swords. I feel like even if they don't pursue an actual relationship with you, I feel like that they're at least going to have a conversation with you once it's all said and done. Three twos for confirmation. If they don't have this relationship with you, they're going to at least have a conversation. Because they don't know, like, when they'll be ready, you know. They don't know when they're going to be ready. They can't promise you anything. They don't want to keep you held up, keep you waiting. Even though they liked you waiting, they really don't want to keep you waiting. They feel like you should be loved. How does the viewer, what does this person want for the viewer? I'm hearing other deck, so what does this person want for the viewer? Yeah, they want you to find love. They don't want you to be left behind or feel like you're being left behind because they're not ascending as fast as you are. It's giving me like this person feels like they're a burden or something. Like they don't want to, they want you to be happy. They don't want to come forward. And again, they're not mature enough. We got Innocent, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ascension in reverse. It's like they don't want to come and they don't feel, yeah, good enough. Like they're not ascended, like they're not spiritual enough, like they haven't worked on themselves in their healing journey. They don't want to mess up what you got going on because your inner child is so innocent and you've done a lot of work towards your healing, a lot of work towards you healing your inner child. They don't want to come in and like reverse that or, you know, have you, they don't want to turn you into what they've been dealing with. That Queen of Swords in reverse. They don't want to see that side of you. They don't want to turn that in, for you to turn into that. They don't want to taint all of the hard work that you've done. So this person really does, they really do care about you. They really do love you. They care about you to the point where they would rather like stay away until they get themselves together. I mean, you know, you can't tell a person how to do things because I feel like you would like to talk to them, but if they don't feel like they can have a conversation, they're not ready, or that they might spaz out, or that they might not be able to express themselves. They don't want to have a replay of what happened in the past last time y'all tried to talk. I feel like that's what this person is avoiding. So instead of trying to work it out when they feel like they're not ready, they're just going to avoid you, viewer. But the relationship, it has potential. It just, this person has to transform. They have to go within. They have to heal these wounds that they have. So if you want to be with this person, the opportunity will be there, at least to have a conversation with them once it's, you know, all said and done at the end of the day. So that is all I have for you, viewers. I am completely shocked because I was not expecting that. However, know that this person is, you are heavily on the brain, on their mind, because yes, this full moon, this is what they are choosing to think about, is a life with you, viewer. So let me know with a like, share, subscribe, or comment if this resonates, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace, love, and light.